Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I made it to Sanibel, Captiva, which is a little island off the west coast of Florida, so not too far from my home. One of the many reasons why I decided to move back home to Florida. So beautiful, the scenery. I loved it. So today we're just going to run through a short yoga practice working on a few sun salutations, some side planks, balancing postures. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, or subscribe, and I appreciate you watching today.
To the top of our mat in mountain pose, you can bring your hands to heart center. Just take a moment to breathe. Inhale, reaching the arms up, and then moving both hands over towards the right, stretching out the left side of the body, moving the arms over towards the left, stretching out the right side of the body. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat, going into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. From here, we're just going to step the left leg back, going into a low lunge. Bringing your hands to heart center, and then reaching the arms up. This is warrior one. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat, stepping into plank, lowering down into chaturanga, lifting up into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to breathe here. You're going to bring the left foot in between both hands. The right leg is behind you. Bringing your hands to heart center, and then reaching both arms up, going into warrior one. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat, stepping back into plank, lowering down into chaturanga, lifting up into upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Making sure the hands are about shoulder width apart, feet are about hip width apart, making sure your neck is relaxed. Now we're going to go into plank. And you want to make sure the left hand is right underneath the face. We're going to go over into a side plank. Now you can reach the right arm up. Try to keep your hips in line with the body. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat. We're going to do the other side. You just bring the left hand right underneath the face, and then just move over, going into side plank on the right, and reaching the left arm up now. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat, lowering down into chaturanga, lifting up into upward facing dog, and now exhale, downward facing dog. Again, breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Stepping to the top of your mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. You're going to take your right leg, And then we're going to slowly just kick it out behind us, taking a moment to find your balance. Maybe stare at the floor or the ground to help you balance here, and you can stretch your arms out. We're going into Warrior 3. Bring your hands back to your heart, bringing both feet back down to the mat. We'll do the other side. You're going to lift the left leg up, and then slowly bring the left leg behind you, taking a moment to find your balance. You can gaze down at the mat or the floor, going into full Warrior 3. Slowly bring your hands back to your heart, coming back to standing, bringing both feet back down to the mat. We'll go into another balancing posture, which is tree pose. You're going to take your right sole of your foot into the inner thigh of your left leg, or if that's too high for you, you can bring the right sole of your foot on the inner lower leg or the ankle. And then once you find your balance, reaching both arms up, bringing your hands back to your heart. We'll do the other side. So now you're going to bring the left sole of your foot into the inner thigh of your right leg. Too high for you, you can have the left sole of your foot touch the right inner ankle of your right leg. And once you find your balance, just reach both arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands back down to your heart, releasing both feet down to the mat. From here, you're going to bring your left ankle on top of your right knee, and then slowly bring your hips down as if you're sitting in a chair. Your heart, and try to have a nice open chest. And slowly come back up to standing, and now we're going to bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, and then slowly bring the hips down as if you're sitting in a chair. Hands to your heart. Take a moment to balance here. We'll go into one more standing balancing posture. You can take your right leg out, extend it, and once you find your balance, just extend the right leg out to the side. And if you feel pretty balanced, you can gaze over towards the opposite way. Coming back to center, exhale, release. We'll do the other side. So you'll grab the big toe of your left foot now, extend it out in front of you, balancing. Once you find your balance, slowly bring the left leg out to the side. And once you find your balance, you can gaze over towards the right. Coming to the top of your mat, inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bringing your hands down to the mat, going into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Stepping back into plank. All the way down onto the mat this time. You want to use your hands to just press the chest off of the mat, going into baby cobra pose, gazing up. Coming back down, lifting up the hips and bringing the hips all the way back into child's pose. Go ahead and relax the neck, relax the head, relax the hands and shoulders, and just take a moment to breathe. The head up and we'll go into a seated posture now. So just bringing the legs out in front of you. Inhale, reaching both arms up, and exhale, forward fold over both legs. Again, don't forget to breathe. Inhale, coming back up to seated. From here, you're going to take the right ankle and bring it to the left hip joint. And then you're going to reach your right arm behind the back as far as you can, grabbing the toe of the right foot if you can. If you can't reach your toe, just grab behind the back as far as you can. And forward fold over your left leg. Inhale, coming back up to seated. We'll do the other side. Left foot into the right hip joint. Inhale, reaching both arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. Right leg this time. Again, just breathing here. Embracing the stretch. Inhale, coming back up to seated. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. Interlace the fingers and bring both hands underneath the feet, sitting up nice and tall. You can use your elbows to press down on the knees and just taking a forward fold over your feet. Nice stretch in the inner thigh as well as the lower back, just relaxing the neck down. Inhale, coming back up to seated. We're going to keep the left leg on the bottom of the mat. You're just going to bring your right ankle and place it on top of the left knee. You're going to just stretch your arms out in front of you, and you should feel a nice stretch on the right hip joint. Inhale, coming up to seated. We'll switch sides. So now you're going to bring the right leg onto the bottom of the mat and take the left ankle and place it on top of the right knee. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, stretching out the arms as far as you can. Embracing a nice stretch on the left hip joint now. Inhale, coming back up to seated. We have the right leg still on the bottom of the mat, and you're going to take the left ankle and cross it over your right knee, and just taking a gentle twist, gazing back behind us. Remember to breathe. Exhale, release. We'll switch sides with the legs. So now the left leg is on the bottom of the mat. You're going to take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee, and just take a twist on the other side. Exhale, release. And I'm just going to get ready for a boat pose now. So you can take both hands, place them under your knees, lift the feet up off the mat, and just take a moment to find your balance. Once you find your balance, you can release both hands and really engage the core to keep the legs up. And if you feel pretty balanced, go ahead and straighten the legs. Really engage the ab muscles. Exhale, bringing both feet back down to the mat. You can lay all the way back down, resting the head onto the mat. Knees are up. Going to get ready for an inversion, which just means upside down. And the benefits of an inversion, it just helps with blood flow in the body. So we're just going to place both feet up, and you can stop right here if this is comfortable for you. Bringing the feet down to the mat. Exhale, release. We're going to take the right ankle, place it on top of the left knee. Interlace the hands underneath the left thigh, and bringing the legs into the chest. So just stretching out the legs and hamstrings and hip joint. Exhale, release. We'll do the other side. You're going to take the left ankle, place it on top of the right knee. Interlace both hands underneath your right thigh, and then slowly bringing the legs into the chest. Exhale, release. Bring both feet back down to the mat. Just getting ready for rest pose here. So I always like to suggest to do a full body scan, starting from the head, just making sure the eyebrows are relaxed. You can close the eyes if you like. Noticing your breathing, making sure you have nice, slow, steady breathing. And just find stillness and practice on focusing on your breathing. Coming back up to seated, coming into a nice, comfortable seated position. You can rest your hands onto the knees if you like. To finish practice with breathing exercises. So we're going to inhale in, hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. Inhale in, hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. Inhale in. Hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. Inhale in. Hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. Breathing comfortably now. You can bring your hands to your heart. Practicing slow, steady breathing. Inhale in. Exhale out. 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 Taking a moment to give thanks for your practice, to give thanks for your health, to give thanks for your many blessings, and just taking a moment to appreciate the benefits of our practice today. I want to thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful week. May the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste.